will square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They defer to Brown to start the drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And so much of being a good tackler is understanding and taking the right angles to a ball carrier. And that was just tremendous straight line speed there. He eliminated the angles and was able to meet his man behind the line of scrimmage.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. But he's got room. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Tyquan Thornton.
Touchdown number 15 on the year.
And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Yardage on this one, back to the 13. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now it's Aikman. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mind.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
These two teams, they met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. Another run for Brown on 2nd down.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Off play action. Ball sliding out of the pocket.
He's got his man, Thornton.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Tyquan Thornton.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucks and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Plus the family's all gone back home and Grandma's puttered out of the house. Grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Aikman will throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
While you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, Aikman. And Ingram holds it in. And he has has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. 2nd and 11. He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 20.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And this is more of the same right here. These guys have definitely been the aggressors here in the first half. They pushed the envelope in terms of play calls, and that's reflected in the score. And now they're in a position to widen this lead.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Strike.
Now a give left side, Brown with it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season.
And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Riggins. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Jack 60. 18.
Now Aikman. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And the Eagles are going to take over here.